Hello everybody, my name is Anastasiya Savina and we are going to talk today about some good English expressions which can help you to cope with self-isolation and find some advantages of staying home. Well, the topic of my speech is dealing with life during the self-isolation. All over the world, people are adjusting to a new way of living as the result of COVID-19. At the time of speaking, around a third of the world population is on a lockdown, a situation when people are not allowed to leave a building or area freely because of an emergency. People permitted to leave homes only for such reason as food and medicine shopping. Even those of us who are lucky to be well and virus-free may be finding some sudden changes in our lifestyle and challenging. But, on the other hand, this period is a good opportunity for all of us to improve skills or even learn something new with the help of our favorite Academia of Useful Actions. With this in mind, I've thought of focusing on words and phrases around the theme of dealing with difficult situations. Let's start with some nice idioms. First of all, if you make the best of it, you make a difficult situation as pleasant as positive, as it can possibly be. For now, we are stuck in our apartment, so we'll just have to make the best of it. Are you making the best of staying at home? If you don't, then let's move to the next idiom. The next idiom is look on the bright side. Look on the bright side. If you look on the bright side, you think about the advantages of a difficult or bad situation. The example is the following. It's not so funny to be stuck in the apartment, but looking on the bright side, we get to spend more time with our families and relatives. And if you look on the bright side of studying at home, you will definitely understand that your parents are pleased when you spend a lot of time in front of the laptop or a computer or your tablets. What's next? The next is to count your blessings. To count your blessings is to feel grateful for the good things in your life during the period in which there are lots of difficulties. The example is, we're all healthy, we have food in our fridges and cupboards, so you've just got to count your blessings, haven't you? Once again, we are all healthy and we have food in our fridges, so everything is quite well. That's why we've just got to count your blessings. That's it. If you rise to challenge, once again, rise to challenge, you show strength of character in a bad situation, dealing successfully with it. What I mean is dealing successfully with bad or difficult situation. For example, knowing the audience of Academia of Useful Actions, I am absolutely sure, you all will rise to the challenge of staying inside your flats. Anyway, have you already completed any challenges? If you don't, it's okay. You still have enough time to do anything great. And finally, for idioms. In a difficult situation, if you grin and bear it, once again, grin and bear it, you accept it without complaining. Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do to change the situation with staying at home. And we all just have to grin and bear it. What is more, there are some useful phrasal verbs What is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb, it's a common verb and some other words, which changes the meaning of this verb. The first phrasal verb is put up with. If you put up with bad situation, it means you accept it and deal with it. For example, it's a tricky situation for everybody, but we have no choice. We just have to put up with it. But honestly speaking, I don't want to put up with being alone. There are a lot of great sites and programs where you can see your friends. The next is to get through. To get through a difficult period of your life is to manage to live through it. It's very difficult and uncomfortable for all of us to change the typical lifestyle, but we'll get through it together. And the next is to resign yourself to. Once again, to resign yourself to. To resign yourself to something bad in your situation, in our situation, is to accept which we can't change. Honestly speaking, the most difficult for me is to work at home. But I've resigned myself to it. And what have you resigned yourself to do? Maybe to wake up early or to go to bed late. Maybe to read every day. So, finally, a person who doesn't complain or show negative feelings when bad things happen to them may be described as stoic or stoical or even uncomplaining. We all rarely complain about anything. We are very stoical, and we are impressed with you. You are remarkably uncomplaining. I hope you'll find these words and phrases very useful in the months and weeks ahead. We have already prepared a lot of great activities for you. Please follow us, and please stay at home and stay safe.